Good evening. Please stay standing as we are led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Daisy Cranwinkle.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remain standing for the national anthem as sung by Trinity Walton.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring glare, the bombs bursting in star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
How about that? Please have a seat. I'm going to keep you coming back, Trinity. For our first address of welcome, I'd like to welcome to the lectern our senior class president, Kyuli Nguyen.
I know that regardless of what I say, all of you are going to clap at the end of the speech because that's a socially acceptable thing to do. But all of that does not diminish the fear of standing up here right now. I don't have stage fright, I have a fear of reciting my own words. And so I actually had to write this down because I knew I was going to be scared. I've done rhetorical contests and acted in numerous plays, and none of that has made my legs as weak as they are right now. So, when a fellow student told me last year that I would have to make a speech because I was president, needless to say, I freaked out. But I discovered something about myself in the process of writing that I want to share. I spend the majority of my time wondering if I should be somewhere else. But lately, and maybe it's a nostalgia, but I'm learning to be grateful to all the places I made it to. All the places I was so sure I was not supposed to be, all the people I loved, even all the words I wrote. So that just for a moment, I'll know exactly where I'm supposed to be. And where I'm supposed to be tonight is on stage at Atwood Hall speaking in front of you all. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, parents, faculty, and staff, guests, and class of 2017. My name is Kyuli Nguyen, class president, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak today. Welcome to this year's graduation ceremony. I also want to thank you all for being here, for the constant love and support over the years, even when it was hard. Your guidance and patience is invaluable. We truly owe you all that we are. Rather than recount our memories from high school, I want to take this chance to impart some words of wisdom to my class as we embark upon the next chapter of our lives. I don't think I'll ever be able to get them this quiet again. This one's for us. So, class of 2017, are you listening? Oh, yeah. All right. Good. You're about to enter the real world. And society can be traditional and rigid in its belief of what we should be and do. They'll suggest that the most important things are already known, that what is all that could be. They want us to put our hands up and wait to be chosen, to keep asking others for permission. They'll teach us to meet expectations rather than change them. They'll teach us to regurgitate ideas rather than originate them. They'll teach us to expect that people in authority know, rather than letting us imagine that, in somewhat comforting ways, no one's really 100% sure of what's going on. But a good life requires us to do two very tricky things: be extremely well behaved for 20 or so years, and simultaneously never really blindly believe in the seriousness of what we're being asked to do. One of the most important things I learned in Psych 101 was just one measly word, but it put a name to what I was feeling and doing: compliance. It means we need to be outwardly, entirely obedient, while inwardly, intelligently, and committedly rebellious. So whether you end up raising children or raising hell, taking care of others or taking care of business, or in all likelihood, all of the above, I have no doubt you will all do it well. I can tell by what you're wearing today. At this moment, you are dressed for success. Education is, after all, the best form of rebellion. So congratulations, class of 2017. I wish you the best in all that you do. Thank you. I told you all would clap.
right, my turn. I don't know if I can follow Cooley or Trinity, but I at least won't sing for you right now. Superintendent Benenda, Mayor Petty, School Committeeman Foley, students, parents, friends, and relatives, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 14th commencement of University Park Campus School in the completion of the 20th academic year of UPCS. Those of you who were here at the beginning, can you believe that? Wow. 20 years. These young scholars have only been here for 6. I often explain to visitors that at UPCS, the 7th and 8th grade are when kids learn how to learn. 9th and 10th are when the academics really get tough, and 11th and 12th are for honing your own learning styles, time management, and independence, skills you really need for success in college, careers, and life. And these students' senior schedules can tell you that they have truly practiced those skills this year. The name of our school is University Park Campus School, and we do truly take a campus approach. These students may have in any given day started their day by taking AP Gov or Calculus at UPCS, come over here to Clark for a college class like Psych 101, and finish up the day over with AP Statistics or AP Biology at Claremont Academy. They may have interned at a local business on a Wednesday morning, cleaned up the park, or planted a community garden. The neighborhood truly has been their classroom, but their classroom is about to get much bigger. Some students will travel out of state to schools like Bryn Mawr in Pennsylvania or Union in New York. Some will be closer a little bit out at UMass Amherst or Boston College. Some will be right here in Worcester at Worcester State, Quinsigamond, Holy Cross, and Clark. And wherever they go, well, that's right. Let's hear it for that. Even sometimes we clap out of order, not just at the end. But wherever they go, they'll be taught to look beyond that physical space, beyond themselves, and to learn about the world and their own place in it and how to take agency within it. In their senior gateway projects last week, our community really saw the journey that each of these young men and women has gone through on their way to this stage tonight. And I value so much the opportunity for our younger students to absorb the lessons of the upperclassmen, to see themselves in you, to know what is possible for them, even if and especially when they don't feel good about themselves. And many of the presentations I saw spoke about learning from mistakes, accepting yourself for who you are, and accepting others for who they are. Indeed, the presentations were often about love, truly loving yourself and respecting yourself enough to make good decisions, accepting and appreciating others, and using that to build something together. In trying to avoid war with the Soviet Union, John F. Kennedy said, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet, we all breathe the same air. And I think many of you echoed that sentiment of togetherness in your gateways. I think that the root of many issues in this country and beyond have to do with who we see as part of us and who we see as part of them or other. The message I heard on Monday was one that acknowledged that anyone in our school, everyone in this room, deserves to learn together, to be accepted by others, and to make positive contributions to our community. That is the UPCS way. You seniors showed our underclassmen last week what is possible, and I thank you for that. So as you embark on the next step, whatever it may be, I want to encourage you to explore. Take classes just because they look interesting. Talk to new people. Take academic risks by both following the conventions of a paper, but, say something different. Go somewhere someone else might not go. Get involved in clubs, community service, opportunities. Keep your eyes open. Seek out older students, upperclassmen at college. Find out what careers they're moving into, what kind of research they might be involved in. Get some new ideas. See yourself in them as our younger kids see themselves in you. And highly achieving people do not achieve highly alone. Ask for help. Go to your professor's office hours. They love that. They really do. They love what they teach. A recent UPCS alum came just a couple of days ago and was shocked to report that she actually now knew some of her professors. She just hadn't known her professors like that before. Well, now she does. She took that step. And as you have done for the past 6 years, take advantage of all the resources that you will find around you. And finally, I want to thank everyone in this room for helping these students get where they are today. Seniors, the people here have treated you well. Your parents, grandparents, friends, teachers, UPCS alums. Where are my alums? Still here, still coming back, still providing role models and leadership. And I hope you guys come back too. So when you go home, thank them. and know that you too hold that same power to shape the people around you and the world around you. And I look forward to seeing everything you accomplish. Come see us soon. Good luck. Now for our valedictorian's address, Lee Tran.
All right. Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, excuse how bad my cadence is. I don't do this a lot. So welcome, family, friends, faculty, Superintendent Beninda, School Committee Member Jack Foley, Mayor Joe Petty, underclassmen, and most importantly, the class of 2017. We come together on this cloudy, rainy evening to celebrate the great coming of age of the last 90s babies. We are greater than anything that came before us and greater than anything that will come after us. We are simply just that class. I seriously cannot believe that we are graduating. It seemed like it was yesterday where we were running around the Dolan at August Academy, wreaking havoc on Miss Kelly. Fast forward 6 years, we all have grown some more muscles, facial hair, height, and hopefully some more intelligence. These past 6 years have been a difficult one for all of us, whether that's with one another, with the teacher, or with dealing with the long overdue school renovation. Ms. Beninda, help us out. We all have worked beyond our capacity to go to college or pursue a career of our dreams. We did our time in a small 12-classroom school with temperatures rising to the high 90s in both January and May. And somehow, we managed to turn out just all right. The past 6 years has been a long one for many of us. There have been many learning curves, from being troublesome middle schoolers, flipping desks, arguing, fighting, doing the cinnamon challenge in homeroom, and simply not turning in homework. Through these phases, we have shaped ourselves into great young adults. Well, some of us. We built great lasting friendships, work ethic, civic engagement, and tolerance. We learned throughout these few years that we can push through any adversity that comes before us, as that is what University Park is about. Coming from a low-income neighborhood where all the odds are against us, we somehow managed to overcome all these pre-existing conditions and become college-bound students, great ones at that. We all have made it through the infinite essays, POWs, the dreaded problem sets, the arm-ripping finals, 8th grade gateways, sophomore synthesis, and we just nailed our senior gateways 3 days ago. Senior year for many of us was not what we were expecting. Whether that comes from the college application process, filing FAFSA, dealing with AP Calculus or AP Biology, those are rough, losing a beloved family member, or simply dealing with the outcome of this horrid election. We all managed to make it far enough onto this very stage with our diploma minutes away from being handed to us. You all deserve this. Y'all have worked blood, sweat, tears, and maybe a few dozen mental breakdowns to make it this far, but happily said, we are standing on the stage well and healthy. As you walk off the stage, please remember that we do not only work for ourselves, we work for our family and friends. We work for our mothers and fathers that sacrifice beyond any measurement for our own happiness. It is not only our night, it is a night of our supporters. The night for those that stood tall and proud with us, the ones that gave us the words of wisdom when we felt in a dark sunken place. It is more than just us. We have grown to learn the value of being selfless. I want to thank you all for being the support system that we needed. With that being said, the class of 2017, please remember as we move forward in life, we are all bright, quite literally. We all have a wonderful head on our shoulders. We came from a great school that kept its promise. We came from a place where we could be ourselves. We came from a place where mistakes are okay. Take that lesson that UPC has taught you. Never let anyone devalue you. Make a name for yourself. You are all worth it. Congratulations, class of 2017.
All right, now, for our first commencement speaker, I'd like to welcome to the lectern Mayor Joseph M. Petty.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, the class of 2017 University Park Campus School. What a class, huh? You know, it's a special class. It is a special class. And the reason it's a special class and they're doing well is because of your principal, Daniel St. Louis, because your teachers and your staff. We should give them a hand also. I want to say thank you. And to the parents and the family members, thank you. You made it, they're here on stage tonight because of all you people right now in the audience. And the reason this class is so special, 100% have been accepted to colleges and universities here. And again, it's because of the people here in the audience. You know, there's a lot of special kids here today. You know, I was told there's millions of dollars in scholarships right now in this class, right here, sitting right here tonight. And that's again because of the teachers and the parents and the administrators here in the school. And going to be Clark University, several scholarships, full scholarships. Would it be Boston College? There's several scholarships there also. And I guess I've heard we have a couple stars in the audience. One is Catherine Charette, 1,000. It's not easy to score 1,000 points in basketball, is it? So, congratulations. And Trinity Walton did a great job in the national anthem. I guess I've been told she's a YouTube star also. And she does makeup and singing, I guess, with these YouTube stuff. So wonderful, wonderful work. You have a future ahead of you, I can tell you that right now. And Amanda and Cooley, I guess they write and direct plays. So a wonderful job to you. Congratulations on that. And, you know, the school system has come a long way. Maureen Benenda, who was here tonight, the superintendent, you look at the graduation rates of all the urban districts in Massachusetts, Worcester is #1. So we've come a long way, and we should be proud of that. And just the AP courses, that's something Maureen was pushing when she was a principal, never mind a superintendent. And she's pushing it for everybody now, making sure all these kids have the access to AP courses here in the city of Worcester. And she's doing a wonderful job at that also. So I think this is great things lie ahead for the Worcester Public Schools. You know, there's a lot of things that go on in the world. I know the Valedictorian mentioned a little bit earlier about politics and things, but Worcester's a special place, I think. And I'm pretty proud to be mayor of the city of Worcester. It's a wonderful place. It's a welcoming city. Yeah. Look at the diversity of this class right here. And I failed to mention John Manfredo from the school committee is also with us tonight. Welcome, John. And City Councilor Sarai Rivera is with us. And they've both been great advocates of the University Park Campus School, because you get scared when you say no to Sarai Rivera. And But it is a special place, I think, Worcester. You look at, again, at the diversity, and I'll just throw out the example of Shirai. She has 3 kids here graduating tonight, whether it be Zach, Augustine, and Edgar, who came to this country and didn't speak English. Didn't speak English. I understand we have another student, Edgar, here, whose father, who came here maybe 5 years ago and hasn't seen his father, but I think his father is on what? He's on FaceTime right here doing the graduation. So I'd like to say to the students, as you go forth in life, remember where you came from, get involved with the community, and don't be afraid to get involved in politics and government, because your voices need to be heard. You're the next generation. And you come from a place, city of Worcester, state of Massachusetts, who represents everybody well. So I think because you are a special class, you have special teachers, special principal, you owe something back to the community, whether it be while you're 4 years away or after graduation. Don't be afraid to come back to Worcester and make it a better place. And I just leave you with a quote. I will close this quote from Thomas Paine, one of our founding fathers, Thomas Paine, said, "The cause of America is the cause of all mankind." When I think of our schools, I feel similarly. I know the cause of the Worcester Public Schools is the cause of all Worcester residents. We do not succeed if you are not succeeding. And today, your success is the success of our entire city. Tonight, we celebrate you, knowing full well that you'll become something great. We look forward to the many accomplishments that you will lie ahead. So congratulations, class of 2017, and good luck. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna mix things up a little bit right now. The mayor pointed out to me that I skipped an item in the program. We saved a couple of awards for graduation night. So I've got 3 to give out right now to some special young people. The first one is the Rodriguez Scholarship, given by Donna Rodriguez, founding principal at University Park, and Marco Rodriguez, our chief academic officer. Each year they present an award to a young scholar who has overcome adversity and shown strength and determination in achieving their academic goals. This year's Rodriguez Award goes to Jaslyn Lopez. We didn't practice that part because I didn't tell them who was getting what. University Park, as you know, is the school with a promise. We promise every student that if they come to our school with a positive attitude and a hard work ethic, they will achieve great things. The Promise Kept Award goes to someone who has overcome tremendous adversities in life and has worked hard to achieve their goals, never giving up, even when times seemed the absolute toughest. This year's Promise Kept Award goes to Zacharias Ortiz Hernandez. These awards were very secret. We didn't tell anyone what to do when they got called up. So everyone take note. Finally, the Principal Award goes out for a variety of reasons, but not necessarily grades, though the students' grades are tremendous. A few years ago, when I was a fairly new principal trying to figure out how to do a really tough job, someone helped me out a lot. It was not someone I really knew very well at the time, very quiet kid who showed up during summer academy, made himself a creative nameplate, and claimed the running of the UPCS front office as his domain. No one else works in the office in the summer, so he ran the show, answered the phone, served lunches, assigned next year's lockers, everything. And by the end, he had created himself a summer job that he'd come back to every summer since. And this was not already a job, mind you. He didn't do it for the money. There was no money. He just came in and did all this. And in fact, has been doing the same thing even during the school year, helping everyone in any way he could, right up until yesterday, the last day of senior year. I don't know how my summer work will get done without him, but the Principal's Award goes to Lee Tran. See, the third time's the charm. We learn from our mistakes every day. All right, back to a couple more addresses before we get to the really exciting part of the diplomas. So for our next address, school committee representative and great friend of the school, John Foley.
Thank you, Dan. Mayor Petty, City Councilor and Parent Rivera, School Committee Member John Manfredo, Superintendent Binyenda, Quadrant Manager Meade Montague, Principal St. Louis, parents, family, friends, especially members of the graduating class of 2017 at University Park Campus School. It is my distinct honor to be speaking here tonight, and of course, I am wearing my University Park Campus School tie. Now, Lee, at least you were never cold at University Park Campus School. And I'm really glad to be honoring another Surrett tonight. Congratulations, Catherine. There are a few Surretts out here as well, but congratulations, Catherine. And Q Lee and the class of 2017 always stay rebellious. I am honored to be here because all of us at Clark University consider you to be part of our family. We have watched you grow into wonderful young adults, and your success is very important to us. Clark's partnership in our neighborhood involves your educational success and your outstanding University Park Campus School with the Worcester Public Schools, your parents, your teachers, and with all of you. Your achievements here tonight bring joy to all of us. Now, there are many memories that you have from your 6 years together at University Park. Telling stories around the fire with Ms. Bird at the farm school in 9th grade. Breaking Ms. Spence's table. Now, who was it that did that again? Thank you. And Mr. Shepard giving you donuts and art awards even though you stole his car. Now, at your prom, you celebrate diversity and culture of the class by wearing traditional attire. But the prom also highlighted how UPCS is truly one family, as parents and students celebrated the event with many, many pictures. You were also a very caring and supportive class, with holiday candy distributed to every student and teacher at University Park, as well as jars full of compliments for the teachers. Representative of your commitment to University Park, your senior class gift is a donation to help get chemistry advanced placement started. Now, absolutely right. Okay. Of course, they may be happy they missed chemistry AP, I'm not sure. But as I get older, I find that my advice to graduates is pretty simple. 1, work hard, because your effort will determine your success and the success of your family in the future. 2, enjoy yourself. Find a job that inspires the passion within you. Find time to travel and experience all that life can offer. And 3, find love. The world is a much better place when you can share love and receive love in return from others. I want to acknowledge the great work of the faculty and staff at University Park Campus School. For all those questions about what makes UPCS so different and so successful, the primary factor is the teaching and the learning that happens at University Park every day. There is also no better reflection of Clark's deep commitment to our neighborhood, and that more than 70% of the faculty and staff at University Park are Clark alumni. Now, with the passage of time, you will come to understand better the absolute dedication and commitment to your success that the faculty and the staff at University Park have shown over the past 6 years. They are truly an outstanding group of professionals. Members of the University Park Campus School class of 2017, this phase of your education is now complete. You have met the challenges posed to you in August 2011 when you entered University Park as young 7th graders, coming from many different schools, but from the same neighborhood. You have proven that with hard work, great support, and high expectations of academic success, every one of you can achieve academic and personal success. All of us from the Worcester Public Schools and Clark University share with your families a sense of great pride and admiration for your accomplishments. And remember Nico, if you do not behave in college, Angelica will hunt you down. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you, Mr. Foley. For our final address of the evening, I'd like to invite to the microphone Superintendent of Worcester Public Schools, Maureen Benendo.
I'm honored to speak to the invited guests, faculty of University Park Campus School, parents, and students of the class of 2017. First, I want to thank the faculty at UPCS for their dedication to our graduates. It is really your commitment of excellence and the personal relationships you have provided to these students that have prepared these students for their future success. Students, it is through working hard and giving back that we can make the world a better place. Whether you hold a door to let somebody pass through, pick up papers that are littering the environment, fundraise for a cause, or comfort someone who needs a listening ear, continue to make the world a caring place. Believe you can be successful wherever you go. Step out with faith in yourself that you will achieve. Don't accept just meeting the mark. Aim to go beyond. Establish strong roots, grow stronger each day. No matter where you go or what you do, never give up. Approach your work with energy and passion. As I was thinking of speaking to you today, I thought about the journey and how all of your journeys have been to this point and the journey that you're about to undertake. And I decided that I would share with you and your families today a poem that I keep on my desk and I read often. It's called The Station. It's by Robert Hastings. Tucked away in our subconscious is a vision. We are traveling by train, out the windows, we drink in the passing scenes of children, waving at a crossing, cattle grazing on a distant hillside, row upon row of corn and wheat, flatlands, valleys, mountains, rolling hillsides, and city skylines. But uppermost in our mind is our final destination. We say on a certain day we will pull into the station. Bands will be playing and flags will be waving. Once we get there, our dreams will come true, and the pieces of our lives will finally fit together like a completed jigsaw puzzle. Restlessly, we pace the aisles, damning the minutes, waiting for the station. When we reach the station, that will be it. We cry. When I'm 18, I will buy my new Mercedes-Benz. When I put the last kid through college, when I pay off the mortgage, when I get a promotion, when I reach retirement, I shall finally live happily ever after. Sooner or later, we realize there is no station, no one place to arrive. The true joy of life is the trip. The station is only a dream. It constantly outdistances us. Relish the moment is the real motto. It isn't the burdens of today that drive men mad. It is regrets over yesterday and the fear of tomorrow. Regret and fear are twin thieves who rob us of today. Regret is reality after the facts. So stop pacing the aisles and counting the miles. Instead, climb more mountains, eat more ice cream, go barefoot more often, swim more rivers, watch more sunsets, laugh more, cry less. Life must be lived as we go along. Today is one of those days, graduation, a day to be celebrated. I wish you happiness and success. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, right? It's time for the presentation of diplomas. Will the first row please rise? Lee Tran. Jose L. Rivas. Anthony Tran. Zacharias Ortiz Hernandez. Edgar D. Lopez Palico. Augustine Rock Ixbeck. Carla Veronica Ramirez. Amanda Rebecca Borelli. Angelica M. Chavez. Jocelyn Isabel Santos. Daisy M. Cranwinkle. Julie Nguyen. First row, please be seated. Kevin Ricardo Villatoro. Daryl Dontre Perez. Eric T. Nguyen. Nico Guzman Jerry. Louis Ojeda Jr. Crystal V. Bailey. Jaslyn Denise Lopez. Natalie E. Vargas. Trinity Faith Walton. Kathleen U. Cruz. Second row, you may be seated. Luis Esteban Alvarenga. Bahad Barale. Evan Daniel Baptiste. Trevon Lee Bodright. Joshua Emmanuel Colon Sandoval. Mariana Imar Martinez. Brianna A. Young. Luli Ann Lambert. Fiola Lacey Reitz. Kiara Arapi. Third row, be seated. Devontae Ronald Hewitt. Mohammed Mustafa Kamel. Carlos Ruben Rojas Rivera. Thomas Greenman. Barubi Ivan Vasquez. Jacob Jeremy Murphy. Carla Lisette Rodriguez. Yasmin B. Al-Adam. Sarah M. MacArthur. Elisa Moses. Crystal Nicole Marcano. Catherine Rena Surratt. Will the class please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2017.